Someone said sell Trent. Look, it's a mad thing to say, but here's what worries me about Trent. I don't want to sell him, but I also don't want this transfer window to close and he have not resolved his future. Because the last thing we can allow to happen is him to go into the winter market, so between August and January, and be potentially able to sign a pre-contract to move away from Liverpool next summer for free. It's buffoonery that we're in this position, in my opinion. You can look at Salah and you can look at Virgil and you can make an argument about their ages or Liverpool not wanting to commit much money moving forward because they're 32 and 33. I don't agree with that necessarily, but at least I can understand it. With Trent, I'm baffled. I absolutely have no idea how we're here. And, you know, I said all along, when you see him and Bellingham, you know, being pally-pally, and you know Real Madrid are in the market for fullbacks, and you know Real Madrid are a club that love to sniff out a bargain, it worries me. Because if Trent had his head turned, and again, it's a big if because I don't know, you know, it's not like we're talking about PSG. We're talking about Real Madrid. A club that have just assembled a squad that is ridiculous. Mbappe, Vinny Jr., Rodrigo, Valverde, Endrick, Bellingham, probably Alphonso Davies as well, is crazy. So I can see a world where Trent goes, maybe. So it's important for me that Liverpool show Trent that he's an important part moving forward and that he is loved. And I don't want to see a repeat of the Steven Gerrard scenario where Gerrard said he wasn't really feeling like he was a priority at Liverpool. That was crazy. Jeff said, very strange how Trent did a lap of honour on his own after the last game of the season before the Klopp farewell. So what worried me about Trent, and what still worries me, as you've rightly said, mate, he was quite upset at the end of the season. He's lost a huge influence on his football career in Jurgen Klopp. And I just hope that it isn't a case of, I've won the league, I've won the Champions League, I'm in a position where contractually I could get a move to Real Madrid. Is it time for me to change? I hope that isn't the case. But again, I can't make a valid argument as to why his contract isn't sorted out yet and why it was left to go this long. Even if we're all in agreement that he was waiting to see who the new coach was, I still feel like as soon as Arne Slot's name was on the contract, Trent should have been put a new deal straight in front of him. I'm baffled. What if Real Madrid gives us 100 million for Trent and stepped aside and let us have Lenny Euro? Well, firstly, they're not going to overpay for Trent, which they would be doing if they gave us 100 million with 1 year to go on his contract. It's interesting though about the stepping aside part for Lenny Euro. I don't think they will. But it is also been doing the rounds now that Real Madrid have said that if they can't get a deal at 40 million euro for Lenny Euro, they're going to look at Calafiori. I think that's brinksmanship, to be honest with you. I don't think that's real. I think Real Madrid are only going to go for Euro.